Welcome to this deep dive, and today we're taking a look at David Bach's Smart Women Finish Rich.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, I know, you're probably thinking another personal finance book,
Right.
but this one really emphasizes that it's not about deprivation
Okay.
or these complex investment schemes that you have to,
That.
wrap your head around.
Yeah.
It's about just taking small strategic steps
I like that. Yeah.
to reach financial freedom,
Yeah.
no matter really where you're starting from.
Okay.
And one of the things that Bach argues is that
Yeah.
skipping that daily latte could actually fund your dream vacation.
Really?
Yeah, so, it's those little things.
Wow. Okay.
So, are you intrigued?
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Let's dive in.
Okay.
So, what I found really fascinating about this book is that it doesn't just preach about saving.
Right.
It actually provides these really concrete, actionable steps that, anyone can take.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes these complex financial concepts
Yeah.
and makes them accessible.
Yeah.
And, dare I say, exciting.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought finance could be exciting, right?
Right.
So let's unpack, the first key principle that he talks about,
Okay.
understanding your money.
Hmm.
Seems pretty straightforward,
Right.
but Bach takes it a step further.
How so?
So he challenges you to go beyond just knowing your income and expenses, right?
Okay.
He wants you to kind of develop this deep awareness of your spending habits.
Hmm.
So almost like you're painting a financial self-portrait,
That's interesting.
Yeah, so it's like,
Yeah.
what are your latte factors, he calls them.
Latte factors.
Yeah, these are those small recurring expenses
Oh, okay.
that kind of drain your account without you even realizing it.
Right. Right.
So those little things, you don't think about it, but it adds up.
Exactly.
So it's all about identifying those little budget leaks, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I know I'm guilty of some impulse buys at the grocery store checkout.
Absolutely.
Those little candies by the
Yeah, I mean,
bag
that's
of soup.
annoying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We all have them.
Exactly. We all have them.
Yeah.
So Bach provides this framework for actually tracking these expenses
Okay.
and then categorizing them
Yeah.
according to your values,
Okay.
which leads us to the second principle,
Okay.
aligning money with values.
Interesting.
So this is where it gets really interesting for me.
How so?
It's not just about saving for saving's sake, right?
Right.
It's about making a choice, like a conscious choice, to spend your money on things that actually matter to you.
Hmm. Yeah.
So things that, bring you joy, align with your values.
Like
So it's not just about hoarding money.
Right.
It's about spending it with intention.
Got it.
Right.
Yeah.
So Bach actually argues that, by aligning your spending with your values, you'll not only feel more financially secure,
Yeah.
but you'll actually feel more fulfilled in your life in general.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So let's say, for instance, family time is a top priority for you.
Okay.
Instead of spending on, expensive clothes,
Huh?
maybe you choose to invest in a weekend getaway
Oh,
or, a membership to a local museum,
I like that. Yeah.
something that you can do as a family.
Right. Right.
So I can see how that shift in perspective could make a huge difference.
Yeah.
It takes the guilt out of spending
No,
because you're actually, spending with intention, aligning it with your passions.
that's a good point.
Yeah. So what stood out to you in this section?
One thing that really resonated with me was Bach's emphasis on identifying your dream team.
Oh, okay.
So he suggests surrounding yourself with a financial advisor,
Okay.
a mentor, maybe, and even a money buddy.
The money buddy.
Yeah, to kind of provide support and accountability,
Oh, I like that.
on your financial journey.
So it's like having a cheerleader
Right.
along the way.
Exactly.
That's a great point because having a support system can make a huge difference, especially, when you're navigating all these complex financial decisions.
Definitely. Yeah.
And speaking of decisions, the book's third principle, creating a financial plan,
Okay.
that might seem kind of intimidating at first,
Yeah.
but Bach makes it surprisingly manageable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he actually breaks down the process of creating a financial plan into 5 simple steps,
Hmm.
starting with setting clear financial goals.
Okay.
So whether it's buying a house, traveling the world, achieving early retirement,
Right.
having that specific target in mind
Yeah.
really gives your savings a purpose.
I see.
Right. You
Yeah.
know why you're doing it. You know where you're going.
Makes a big difference.
Exactly. It's not just like
Yeah.
putting money in a void.
Right.
So he also emphasizes the importance of reviewing and adjusting your plan
Okay.
as your life circumstances change because, life happens.
Of course.
Things change, your goals might change. Right, right. So it's not about creating this like rigid, set in stone plan.
Okay.
It's more like a flexible roadmap
Yeah.
that can adapt to your evolving needs and aspirations.
Makes sense.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, having that GPS,
Yeah.
but being willing to take a detour
Right. Yeah.
if, there's road construction or something.
Exactly.
But how does Bach actually suggest tackling those bigger financial goals? Like, saving for a down payment on a house.
Yeah. Good question.
That's where the Latte Factor really comes into play.
Right. Okay.
So Bach challenges you to actually identify those small, seemingly insignificant expenses
Okay.
that when you redirect them into savings can have a surprisingly big impact over time.
Okay. So I'm curious, how does he, go beyond just telling us to skip our lattes?
Right.
What are some specific strategies he suggests for, putting that money to work?
Yeah, well, one of the things I appreciate about Bach's approach is he really emphasizes automating your savings.
Okay.
So he suggests setting up those automatic transfers,
Oh, okay.
from your checking account to
Yeah.
your savings or investment accounts.
All right.
So it's almost like you're paying yourself first.
Hmm.
Before you even have a chance to spend that money, it's already working for you.
That's brilliant.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it really does take the willpower out of saving because it's just happening automatically.
Yeah. I like
You
that.
don't even have to think about
It
it.
makes it a habit almost.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, Bach also talks about the power of paying down debt, right?
Right.
He doesn't just focus on saving. He addresses that importance of reducing those financial burdens.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, he provides a really detailed plan for tackling debt, starting with the highest interest rate debt first.
Okay.
And he even suggests negotiating with creditors to, maybe lower interest rates
Mm-hmm.
or work out payment plans.
So he's really, really advocating for, taking control and, being proactive about it.
Yeah, this part of the book is packed with those actionable strategies
Yes.
that can really help you regain control of your finances.
It's clear that Smart Women Finish Rich goes beyond just, giving generic advice.
Right.
It's about really empowering you to make those informed decisions and take concrete steps towards your financial goals.
And that's just the beginning, really. He dives deeper into investment strategies and even provides guidance on negotiating a salary and asking for raises.
Okay, now I'm really hooked.
Right.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Before we move on to part 2,
Yeah.
let's take a moment to just reflect on what we've learned so far. What's resonating with you at this point?
You know what's really striking me?
What's that?
It's how Bach emphasizes that financial freedom isn't about, denying yourself joy.
Okay.
It's about aligning your spending with what really matters to you and making those informed choices so you can, enjoy life now and in the future,
I like that.
you know?
Yeah, it's refreshing to hear a financial expert talk about enjoyment and fulfillment,
Right.
not just penny pinching.
Exactly.
Speaking of the future, one thing that really piqued my interest was Bach's approach to investing.
Okay.
He doesn't shy away from the topic,
Right.
but he presents it in a way that feels really approachable, even for someone who's new to investing.
Okay.
So how does he do that?
Well, he demystifies, I think, the world of investing
Okay.
by breaking down those complex concepts
Yeah.
into easy to understand language.
Right. Right.
He introduces different investment vehicles,
Okay.
like mutual funds and index funds, explaining how they work, the potential benefits and risks involved.
Okay.
What I found particularly helpful was his emphasis on diversification,
Oh, okay.
spreading your investments across different asset classes to mitigate risk.
Okay, so don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
But for someone who's just starting out, figuring out where and how to invest
Yeah.
can feel overwhelming.
Yeah.
So does Bach offer any guidance on navigating those initial steps?
Absolutely. He provides a step-by-step guide for creating an investment plan
Okay.
tailored to, your individual goals and your risk tolerance.
Yeah.
He encourages you to start small, even if it's just investing a small percentage of your income
Okay.
each month.
Okay.
He also stresses the importance of doing your research
Right.
and seeking professional advice when needed.
So it's about taking a proactive approach.
Yeah.
Educating yourself. Seeking guidance from those experts when necessary.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
But one thing that I think often gets overlooked in personal finance books is the role of negotiation. And I was pleasantly surprised to find that Bach actually dedicates an entire chapter to this.
Oh.
Crucial skill.
Interesting.
So what does he say about that?
He argues that negotiating is not just for, like, high-powered executives. It's a valuable skill that everyone can benefit from, whether you're negotiating a salary, asking for a raise, or even, like, haggling for a better price on a car. I mean, it's really about advocating for yourself.
Right.
And he provides these specific strategies and scripts for approaching negotiations with confidence and effectiveness.
So what kind of strategies are we talking about?
He even emphasizes the importance of knowing your worth. And not being afraid to, like, ask for what you deserve.
Right. Yeah, so he really flips the script on, like, that traditional notion of women and money. He empowers women to take charge of their finances, be assertive. Demand what they deserve.
That's great.
And I think this message is particularly powerful and timely.
I agree. Yeah, it's about breaking down those societal barriers and really embracing that financial independence. Yeah. But what I found most impactful in this chapter was Bach's advice on negotiating a starting salary. Right. Because I think a lot of people, when they're first starting out, they're kind of afraid to rock the boat. So he provides a really clear framework for researching those industry benchmarks, highlighting your skills and experience, and confidently presenting your case. So what's he suggest? Like, fake it till you make it, or?
Well, he even suggests practicing your negotiation pitch with a friend or mentor. To build your confidence.
Oh, that's a great idea.
He encourages you to view negotiations as a win-win opportunity where both parties can come to, a mutually beneficial agreement.
I like that. It's not about, one person winning and one person losing.
Exactly.
It's about finding that common ground.
Exactly.
And that's a valuable perspective. It takes the fear and intimidation out of the process. And really reframes it as a collaborative conversation. And speaking of conversations, one topic that really resonated with me was Bach's emphasis on teaching financial literacy to future generations.
Oh, absolutely. This is a topic I'm incredibly passionate about. Yeah, Bach believes that financial education is like a gift we can give our children to empower them to make, smart financial decisions throughout their lives. So he suggests starting early, having those open and honest conversations about money. And involving children in, age-appropriate financial decisions.
So it's like, giving them an allowance and encouraging them to save for something they want.
Exactly.
It's instilling those values of saving, planning, responsible spending from a young age.
Exactly. And he provides, like, practical tips for teaching kids about budgeting, saving, and even investing. It's about equipping them with the knowledge and skills they need to navigate that complex world of finance with confidence.
I love how he emphasizes that financial education is not just about teaching kids about money, but it's about empowering them to achieve their dreams and create, a secure financial future.
Absolutely.
It's an investment in their future well-being.
And it's not just about teaching children either. Bach encourages readers to reflect on their own financial education. Or lack thereof. How did our early experiences with money shape our current relationship with finances?
That's a good point.
What lessons did we learn and what patterns do we need to break?
That's a powerful question to consider because it's about recognizing the impact of our past experiences and making a conscious effort to rewrite those, negative money scripts.
Absolutely.
But what I found particularly insightful was Bach's suggestion to actually have regular money conversations with our partners.
This is so important. Open and honest communication about finances is, crucial for building a strong financial foundation as a couple.
Exactly.
So he provides guidance on discussing financial goals, creating a shared budget, making joint financial decisions.
It's about being on the same page.
Exactly. And he even suggests scheduling regular money dates to, check in and make sure you're both on the same page.
I love that idea.
You know?
Yeah, it takes the stress and awkwardness out of those money conversations and turns them into, a collaborative effort.
Exactly.
But before we get too caught up in couples' finances, let's shift our focus back to, individual empowerment.
Okay.
One of the final takeaways that really struck me was Bach's emphasis on, believing in your ability to achieve financial freedom.
He reminds you that it's not about your income level or your background.
Right.
It's about making those conscious choices,
Yeah.
developing healthy financial habits, and taking consistent action towards your goals.
And believing that you are worthy and capable.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, it's about shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance.
Yes.
And believing that you deserve financial security and fulfillment.
That's so important.
He encourages you to dream big. Set those ambitious goals and not be afraid to ask for what you want.
I love that. It's about recognizing your own potential and taking ownership of your financial journey.
Absolutely.
But with all this talk of, big dreams and financial freedom, it's easy to feel kind of overwhelmed.
Right.
So where do we start?
Well, that's where Bach's final piece of advice comes in.
Okay.
He reminds you that it's not about making, drastic changes overnight.
All right, little steps.
It's about taking those small, consistent steps towards your goals, one day at a time.
So break it down. Make it manageable.
He encourages you to celebrate those small wins.
Yes.
Along the way.
Yes.
Acknowledging your progress, building momentum towards that ultimate financial destination.
It's a journey.
It is. It's a journey, not a destination.
Right.
It's about enjoying the ride, learning from those mistakes.
Yes.
Continuously striving to improve your financial well-being.
And with that inspiring message, I think we've covered the core principles of Smart Women Finish Rich.
I think so, too.
But before we wrap up this deep dive, I want to touch on one final point that really resonated with me. It's this idea of giving back.
Oh, okay.
So throughout the book, Bach emphasizes the importance of giving back. It's not just about, achieving financial freedom for yourself.
Okay.
It's about using your resources to make a positive impact on the world.
I like that.
Yeah. So he encourages readers to actually incorporate philanthropy into their financial plans.
Okay.
Whether it's donating to charities they care about, volunteering their time, or supporting causes that align with their values.
That's a great point.
Yeah. He reminds us that financial success is not just about accumulating wealth.
Right.
It's about using our resources to create a better future for ourselves and for others. And that's a powerful message that really resonated with me.
Yeah, definitely.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Smart Women Finish Rich, I'm curious to hear your final thoughts.
Okay.
What's the one key takeaway you hope listeners will, carry with them?
If I had to choose one message to, really emphasize, it would be that financial freedom is within reach for everyone.
Okay.
It's not about luck or privilege.
Right.
It's about making those conscious choices, developing those healthy habits, and taking consistent action towards your goals.
Right. So taking those little steps.
Bach provides a roadmap that, anyone can follow.
Yes.
No matter their starting point.
Beautifully said.
Yeah.
Yeah. He really empowers readers to take ownership of their finances, break free from those limiting beliefs, and create a life of financial security and fulfillment.
Absolutely.
So, before we say goodbye, I want to leave listeners with a challenge inspired by the book. What is one small step you can take today to start building your path to financial freedom?
It could be as simple as, setting up that automatic transfer to your savings account. Or, brewing your coffee at home instead of buying it. Or even just taking a few minutes to review your budget and identify those latte factors.
It's like a sneaky little thing
that are draining your funds.
Exactly.
Remember, small changes, consistently applied, can lead to remarkable results over time.
So take that first step, no matter how small it may seem. Embrace the journey, celebrate your progress, and never stop believing in your ability to achieve financial freedom. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Smart Women Finish Rich. We'll see you next time on The Deep Dive.